Yo, what is going on, everybody? SupaAyshun here, bringing my first Clash Royale video. I just started this game yesterday, so I'm not that experienced in it, but I just wanted to show my theory, or like my ideas of how to create my army. So in my army, I am using the knight, archers, the bomber, arrows, a fireball, giant, prince, and spear goblins. So I used to play card games when I was younger. So my idea is to play it like a card game, since it is somewhat like a card game. So I went with 2 spells. I would say you want to have at least 1 or 2 spells in your deck. And then you want an early cost unit for like the early game, or to like trade with enemy cards. So I went with the spear goblins because the goblins are melee, so I don't see the point in using them, since they are basically like the same, but they don't have the range. I think range is better for trades. And then you have the more middle cost kind of units, like the knights, the archers, and the bombers. The knights I'll probably use to tank the enemy towers or trade with other units, while using like archers or something to help trade them, just like in Clash of Clans, how you would tank with your knights and then kill like the enemy clan castle with archers. Bombers are nice because they're a low cost, somewhat high damage unit, and they do splash damage against other units. I went with 2 spells just because I feel like if the enemy has something like the skeleton army, then the fireball, one, it doesn't have enough AoE like radius to hit all of it, and it's just like safer to have 2 spells. Like arrows would be good for probably killing units, while using fireballs to kill like the buildings if you need to do that extra little bit of damage. And then you have the higher cost units. The giant is a nice high health unit to tank the damage from the towers, and the prince is, I'd say I got pretty lucky on this draw. I think the prince is really good when he like just travels for like a certain amount of seconds. He gains double the damage while he charges. So yeah, so my strat is usually to put down a giant and then a prince behind him, so the giant takes the damage while the prince gets the double damage, and then he also has the high damage to do more damage after that. And maybe throw down like a spear goblin, an archer, or a bomber behind it, so I have like ranged damage DPS. Alright, so let me show you guys some replays. So here in my first replay, I'm playing against this guy named Hopeless Swine. This is I believe my 3rd game into Clash Royale. So first he drops a knight, and I'm kind of ignoring it because I'm just waiting for my giant prince comp over here, and I'm going to send it over on the right because I know that my archer tower will take out the prince, and he just used his elixir on that knight, so he won't be able to contest it. So here you can see my giant just going in there and taking the damage, while my prince just runs up and deals a ton of damage, especially with that 2 times damage from the charge. And while they're attacking the main guy, I drop a barbarian, some archers, and my goblin archers over on the left side to like flank the attack, because his main base and the archer tower were both aggroed on my giant, so my giant was the only one taking the damage. Alright, so that was a quick and easy game number 1. Let's move over to another replay. Alright, so here in game number 2, I am against a guy named Shay22. So here I see I have giants but no princes, so I'm just going to drop a giant over on the right side because I see that he's dropping his giants there. I'm going to drop down a knight and my goblin archers, so then they'll be able to trade with the giant while he drops the musketeer and a bomber to try to take it out. I'm going to throw some arrows on his units to try to take down the health. Unfortunately, I won't be able to take out the musketeer, but I'll just drop some archers down, try to trade. They just need one more shot. They don't quite get it off. My archer tower takes it down. And here I'm just waiting up for my elixir to just come up so I can drop down my giant and my prince once again. I seriously think this is a very strong composition. It's just these two guys combination kind of thing. So here he's dropping all his units, trying to take down my giant, while my princess is in the back, trying to do some damage. I dropped down some goblin archers to take out that baby dragon. I've heard that the baby dragon is really like overpowered. I think it's alright. I mean, you can deal with it pretty easily, I'd say. So since I took out the tower on the right side, I'm going to drop down a knight and a bomber on the left, try to do some damage. But unfortunately, my knight dies too quick. I'm going to drop down some archers, try to do a little bit more damage. Alright, so I think I'm just waiting for my giant prince again here. He's gonna drop a giant, and some archers on the right. So I'm just gonna drop my troops on the left so that they don't get aggroed. It's like a free walk-in up into his base. I'm gonna drop down some goblin archers, try to defend off the push from his right. I'm gonna use my arrow spell to take out his archers, so it's just his giant there. And I've found out this game that you can, when you take out the enemy towers, you can drop down troops on his side, on that side of the tower that's taken out. So I'm just going to swarm with a bunch of troops here. He drops down a baby dragon to try to defend off my attack. I'm going to use my fireball on his main base, hit him straight in the face, shoot my arrow at it too. It's almost down. I'm going to try to drop some goblin archers and some regular archers to just contest his attack while I drop down a bomber to try to hit his main base. He gets one hit off, and I throw a fireball at his face to take the victory. So that is how I play my deck. I have yet to lose a game, so it's been working out really well for me. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more content, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys have any suggestions or just want to tell me what you guys think, drop a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.